What is going on YouTube? Steven, the Salon Guy here, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down how to get feathered bangs. So when you think of a feathered fringe, a lot of people think of Farrah Fawcett, right away, of like, a short kind of bangs or fringe right into this area and just kind of feathers back and starts off short and then angles down and through here. So it's really a unique haircut, and I'm going to break down my method and kind of explain to why I would do the things that I do to achieve that look. So I'm ready to go. Let's get started. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to start on this side of the head, and I'm going to do this dry so you can see those instant results after I'm done cutting. I just want to kind of bring something up that came to my attention when I was sectioning this off. Do you see that little gap right there? Well, that happens if you don't take a thick enough section, and you don't want to cut something like this, trust me. So what you need to do is go back in and take a wider section so you have enough hair that the section doesn't have any really thin spots, and you want to have it that's going to be really good balance. You want to make sure that there's enough hair that it's not super thick, but it's thick enough that you'll be able to get the result you're looking for. So the reason I have this sectioned off like this, which I'll show you here, as you can see, it's coming on an angle, and I'm working off of a center parting it through here. Now, you want the sectioning to kind of match up with the look that you want, okay? I wouldn't take this a straight horizontal section because it's really not going to complement the shape I'm going for. So I'm kind of creating my own roadmap to help me to kind of mirror this flow, shorter to longer and through here. Now, the next important thing you want to take into consideration is where you're going to start this, okay? If this was wet hair, right, and I brought this down like this, for example, say I lock this in, I come down this way, and I were to cut it, say, way up here, and I'm thinking, she's like, oh, I want my bangs to be right to the eyebrow. And you cut it right there, what's going to happen when the hair dries, she's going to take the scissors and stab you, one, and two, obviously it's going to shrink up this way. So you want to really be careful that anytime you're doing something like this, if you're doing it on wet hair, sometimes make sure you give yourself a little bit of room that it's going to spring up a little bit, okay? And trust me, you ladies out there, what happens when your bangs get cut too short. So I'm doing this on dry hair, obviously, so you can see, instant results. So let's try one technique where you actually use the comb like this, and you lock in the section right in through here, and it's coming down on an angle going short to long. Now, here's one thing that you really want to keep in mind as we're doing this. So as you can see in through here, I have the comb kind of on, obviously it's on an angle, but the angle, what happens if I were to cut this, this angle is not steep enough, which means I'm going to chomp way into this part of the head right in through here. And let me just turn the head a little bit more so you can see. Okay, here's the side angle. If I were to comb this and say start my angle here and cut this, all this hair is going to get chomped off. And that would be a big no-no, again, for the client. So what you need to do is you need to really utilize your finger position, your body position, and utilize the comb like this, all right? See, my comb now is starting off short, but it's going longer and it's really extending into that length. So a lot of times, women want to keep the length down into this corners and right into here. So let's start right here. Now what I'm going to do is I have my comb locked in. I have my angle to where the top of the comb is pointed towards the ceiling. All right, I feel pretty comfortable with that angle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, going shorter to longer. All right, there's my first angle right into here. And now I'm going to pick up here and connect. And there's where the last section left off. Let's get the comb in there so we can make sure that we're working this down nicely. And there we have it, okay? We have a nice face frame, all right, or a feathered look. Now, here's what's going to happen. Remember, we have the rest of this hair to cut too. So let's take this section down again on a diagonal section going back. And what's happening now is we're now starting to get to the back of the head, all right? We're now starting to get to the back of the head, which means this hair needs to lay and fall right into here. So what we need to do is we need to reevaluate what's going on in through here, and we're going to come back with the comb, lock in the hair in place. Again, let the side panel kind of just fall down until you're ready to get there. We're going to use the comb, utilize our fingers. There's the guide right there. And again, we're cutting straight down this way. Same thing, what we're going to do is we're going to utilize our comb. We're going to look and see where the previous section was. You want to make sure you're really locking that comb in through here. And now we're going to continue working in through the length, like that. All right? And if you've got any little pieces right here, then you can go in and clean them up. So what we've done, again, is we've created this flowing look in through here. Now, again, it may just look like a big clump of hair is cut down in through here, but I'm going to show you guys the real secret to this whole haircut and why I'm doing this. So here we are. We're going to comb this straight down. As you can see, this hair wants to fall forward right in through here. But now look what's happening. This is falling right into place exactly where I want it to be. Because that means we can literally just go in now and follow the guide like this and work it down all the way in through the length. Now obviously I didn't cut any of the back length in through here, so we can cut this straight across. You know, the point was really just to kind of show you guys how to create the face framing through here. Now watch this. Here is the magic of this haircut. Let me just show you guys again on this side and through here what we have going on, right? It looks like, oh sorry mannequin head. It looks like, you know, oh, there's so much hair coming in through here. Here's the feathered part. Now watch this. We're going to brush this all back now, and look what's happening. All of this hair now is flowing back away from the face, creating a feathered look. All right. Now again, mind you, I didn't blow dry this at all. I didn't wet it, so this was basically right out of the box, which is very difficult to do sometimes when you're trying to work on mannequin hair. So I'm trying to manipulate this as best I can. But as you can see, what's happening is we've got this flowing layer right into here, and this all flows back into the sides. So I did go ahead and wet this down a little bit, and I did blow dry it all forward like I cut it, and now we can bring it back. And I just want to show you guys how nicely it now does feather back so you can really see the flow. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of hairspray right in through here so you can see how it all nicely works together. And this really, really does, is a beautiful haircut. It's very, very simple, but what it does do is this creates a nice feathered or flowy type layered look without having to take off a whole lot of hair internally. And it's a classic, but really, really beautiful look. And here we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And if you're wondering why I didn't cut the other side, well, I want to stay ahead of the game because sometimes I'm referred to as uneven Steven. So let's just focus on the one side for now. But no, seriously, if you want to do the opposite side, it's really just changing up your body positioning, but the same technique, and give it a try. Practice on a mannequin if you're a stylist or you're in school, and you're going to be amazed on how great this looks and how easy of a technique it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.